Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're here at this South Span checkpoint where we've just done battle with a member of the Steel Watch and a number of members of the Iron Fist who unfortunately seem to have come under the influence of the Absolute and refused us entry and then attacked us. So we have no choice, we had no choice but to attack them, and despite these witnesses who watched us kill them, we're going to leave them alive, and we're going to go ahead and start looting. So, let's see what we pick up here. Gauntlet Edwina had some good stuff. Wow, a +2 Warhammer. That seems like something will sell. She had 200 gold, some scale mail armor, a standard metal shield, and a roughly cut ham. A +2 Warhammer, is that something... What is that? That's a D10... What do we have for Tava? She's using Lathander's... That's a... Okay, that's a +3 bludgeoning, right? So we don't need... Well, we're not going to give her that instead. We're not going to give that to him. We're not going to give that to her. And we're probably not going to give it to her either. Yeah. So I think this just goes for sale. I've got the wrong person equipped here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, so let's add this to our wares. Get ready to sell it. I don't think we need the scale mail or the shield. Their cost to weight ratio is not that great. All right, Fist Richter here had some javelins, a helmet, a shield, and some camp supplies. Fist Kepso, same deal. Fist Jepson, yeah, nothing much. And then Fist Silena, nothing all that interesting, except a smoke powder bomb, which we'll send to... Actually, maybe we'll send it to Astarion to drop for the hand. He doesn't have the hand out here, but potentially could have it throw that. Let's check the Steel Watcher.
That'll make a great headline.
Yeah, she's watching us do this, that's fine. He had some infernal iron. Okay. Let's check in with this Lens the Journalist.
Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Let's see. We'll try to talk our way out of it. Let's see. This item was stolen from me. If you'd done your job, I wouldn't need to retrieve it. I'm happy to take something else, your head, for example. Why bother yourself over a missing item or two? You're a busy individual. This is beneath you. So we don't have the truth available here, which is that these people attacked us because they're a part of the cult of the Absolute. What do we want to say here? How do we want to handle this? How does Tava best feel that she can dissuade this individual? Intimidation's not really an option. This persuasion doesn't seem... This seems like telling her not to follow the law. So the best option, I think, is this deception. The item was stolen from me. If you'd done your job, I wouldn't need to retrieve it. It's a high DC, 15, but we're very good at deception at all the charisma checks. Let's see how this rolls. 16, very nice. Okay.
They believe you. For now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
Okay.
That'll make a great headline.
So this Fist Rockbreed saw us take the item from the Steel Watcher, I think. Now, where do we have all the other infernal iron? Did we send it to camp, or... We have... Karlach's infernal trousers. Yeah, we put all the infernal metal on Karlach. I think that makes sense. I don't know if she's going to have a use for it at some point or not, but it's the best we can do. Let's resume our conversation with Lens the Journalist.
Aren't you... The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Okay.
Care to do a quick interview?
What do we think about this? She's gonna tell our story anyway, so we probably want to put the best spin on it that we can. I think we understand the value of the voice of the people, of the media. Although she was born in Menzo Baranzan, so the reporters there may have a different purpose or attitude. But quickly then, I've urgent business in the city.
And I wouldn't dream of keeping you from it. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
Let's spread the word. Let's be honest. Let's get the word out there. I've come to save the city.
You have? But I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that?
Let's see. What are your sources? That's really interesting. Oh, you know what? We could be talking to Orin right now. We don't know who's a shape changer and who's not. So it's interesting. It's a very good question how she would know about that. I fought him with everything I had. He was a formidable foe, wielding terrible power.
Formidable? You're just being modest. I heard you swatted him aside like a fly from a corpse. You'll deal with the remaining Absolutists in much the same way, I suppose. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
Yeah. I don't care if you are Orin in disguise. I'm going to cut that rotten cult off at the head, take out its leaders.
Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to
Yeah.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. You shed your secrets so easily. No matter. Your clumsy purpose is clear enough already. Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
Now watch what she does. She touches her ring when she disappears. She's got a ring that lets her do that.
Toying with me. What does she want?
A very good question. Okay, so now we can't really loot Fist Wyrm here, unfortunately, because this city watch person is watching us right now.
At the ready.
I mean, I suppose we could, yeah, see, this person saw us. Lily Beanbottom? It's a little kid.
He has nothing to do with his death.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Okay, let's check out issue 86. Should be right here. Merchant's Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What's happening to our letters? Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Still, we've made it past this checkpoint. They do have a couple of chests over here, which I'd really like to get my hands on. And I forgot, we did take some damage in that fight. So we might want to, let's see. We need 14 hit points for Astarion and 14 hit points for Karlach here.
What's cooking?
I don't suppose you can dash and get your 20 back? You can. Very nice. That's good.
Is that blood?
You don't have Shield of Thralls anymore until your next short rest. So really, we want some kind of healing for Astarion. We've got like 1 billion potions of healing. So we could use one of those. I'm trying to think about what other resources do we have that we're not using. Shadowheart has a way to heal him with a cantrip, I believe. So she's wearing the Everard's Black Tentacles amulet, but if we put on... Yeah, Amulet of Selûne's Chosen very quickly, then we get this cantrip once per long rest. An ally you touch regains hit points, but possibly falls asleep. Let's see how much we get from this. He gets 7 from that. That's half of what he needed. Very nice. Okay, so that's a free heal for him. And I want to make sure we can't use it again, right? It's until long rest. Okay. Let's go ahead and put back on the Everard Tentacles. Where's that? Okay. And I'd like to get one more heal on him. I'm trying to think of like ways we have to heal that we don't use really all that much. You know, things we sort of forget about. She has Turn Undead, Invoke Duplicity, which really is not that great. Hasn't been that great throughout the playthrough. And then Channel Divinity's Cloak of Shadows. She can turn herself invisible for 2 turns. It's not horrible, but of all her Channel Divinities, the only one I really use is Turn Undead. I'm trying to think about anything else she might have that's a resource we can use. I don't think there's much else. There's her healing spells. There's Tava's Lay on Hands. There's the Short Rest, or there's Potion.
Looking ahead.
I can't think of anything else we might have. I guess there might be a an Illithid power here. I can't quite remember.
Still main murder, still unsolved.
Absorb Intellect heals herself. Perilous Stakes we used, and we need a long rest to get back. And that's... I really wish the passive thing had worked. This free cast didn't seem to work properly. Not sure how to make that happen. I might make a quick save after the next long rest and mess around with this and see if I can get it to work the way I want. We can't get this back till short rest. We don't want to do that.
Still main's dead. Read all about it.
We are concentrating on Hunter's Mark, so we have that. And we can recast Speak with Dead. I guess that's about it. Oh yeah, we get this sunbeam from the Blood of Lathander. All right, well, I guess we've already bitten, right? So we can't get healing from that. I guess the best thing to do here is going to be to drink a potion. Let's do it. All right, luckily we rolled high. That got us 9 out of a possible 10. So we're back to full on him. And I think that's good. That's a good place to be. The next time she's raging, we can try maybe this Unrelenting Ferocity. It's an action. But maybe she can... So with the Bloodlust Potion, maybe we can use the spare action for that, or we could haste her with Tava, and we'd sort of have a spare action. I'm not sure. This doesn't seem like it needs to be... Oh, can only be used once per rage. Got it. Okay. All right.
Can't give up now.
So the reason we came up here in the first place was to attempt to...
Very well.
get to the Flop House and track down Dolor, the murderer of Father Lorgan. But since we made our way through this group, I do want to try to snatch up some goodies here. Let's hide and just have Astarion, or well, I guess we're not seen by anyone. Let's just peek in these chests. Gold Band, Hastening Spores, Zoran Scales. Okay, let's take the rest of this and then stand up. Okay, let's head inside past the watch point here. There's a heroic portrait of Gortash. Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector. Yeah, he's doing his best work. Okay, if we take a look at the map here, we need to get to... Yeah, the Flop House is over here on the left. Oh, it does look like the rest of the fist in this outpost are hostile to us, maybe because we fought our way in, because they're under the influence of the absolute. Not sure, but we'll have to find out.
I won't let anything happen to you.
It's the folks up here, I think. So we'll avoid them for now.
I know you have.
I don't mind it.
As we come out front here,
I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
these two are having some sort of discussion or argument. Let's see what this is about. So we have Crack and Rilia having a public argument about something. Let's let them cycle through it one more time.
Right. Hear me out. Ceres's caress also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
So they're arguing about where to stay or whether to spend money on a room. They have more than one dialogue cycle that they're going through here. I guess we could just go up and speak to them and see what they have to say. Let me go. Let me let them do one more.
Crossing have so few lodgings. We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Okay, so they're trying to argue about where to stay. These guys seem to be having a talk too. Let's check in with Crack and Rilia. Maybe we can let them stay at our camp.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Oh, okay. It's not something we can get involved in.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
Okay, so the city proper is full up with folks here for Gortash's coronation, it seems.
My lord.
Let's see. Let's make our way into the flop house and start investigating, looking for this Dolor character.
Exhausted.
Okay. Now he's a shape changer, so he could be anyone in here. We have detect thoughts available. Oh no, we don't. So as we make our way inside the flop house, what do we see? A blank canvas.
So many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Ceres's caress.
It seems Shadowheart is standing guard.
We are not.
All right, so let's take a look at what we can find here. Flophouse rules.
It's got private rooms.
To all tenants of Frago's Flophouse, please observe the following edicts and associated costs with careful, steadfast attention. 1. Fold sheets neat across bunks before leaving, 2 gold pieces. 2. No big smells, 3 gold pieces. 3. No tipping janitorial staff, he gets paid plenty, 5 gold pieces. 4. No outside food eaten inside, 2 gold pieces. And 5. No marks left on latrine, ever. So those are fines for misbehavior. Let's see what Traveler Griska has to say.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
To be fair, their high priest just died.
Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute.
What's your trade?
Let me show you.
Oh, okay, she's a trader. Well, let's see what she's got. There might be some things I want. Potions of greater healing are nice. Potions of speed, very nice. Let's buy that. Potions of superior healing we'll buy. Always good to have those. We certainly don't need any of that stuff. And then elixir fire resistance, no. Don't need any of this. I do need a warg fang. We'll buy that. Okay. And then let's sell her our wares. That's good. Do we have any other wares to sell? No, we're good. All right. Not bad.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, so she's a trader who's available. Probably not Dolor. Let's see what else we've got here. Flophouse tenants log we're very interested in. One of these has to be the person we're looking for. Let's take a look. Scrawled records of guests cover pages stained with ink, grease, and gods know what else. Name, Bernair, stay indefinite, paid till 10 day hence. Name, Fian Goldgrind, stay 1 month, paid till 10 day late. Name, Grishka, stay unsure, paid till 5 nights hence. And name Rosanna, short as bloody possible, paid till 2 nights hence. So Rosanna is interesting to me. These folks have paid longer. I guess Fian Goldgrind could be interesting as well. He's a 10-day late. But that means he was here a 10-day ago. They're paid up 10 days in the future. She's paid up 5 months in the front. So Rosanna is interesting to me. That might be our shape changer. Flophouse issues we have over here behind Dashkent, who is leaving at the moment for some reason.
I will not. It is our chance.
Let's look at Flophouse issues.
And I will gladly.
A record of work done to Frego's Flophouse: latrine polish, floor restructure, rug delousing, extensive top floor extension, floorboard demossing. All right, so that's not helpful to us. Let's listen in on what these two are talking about. Adventurer Drim and Adventurer Rosanna. Rosanna's the one who paid for a shortest stay possible. Let's listen in on their conversation here. What are they arguing about? Da was right, this was a stupid idea. You two, now that I actually want to hear, you two aren't going to say anything? Alright, let's check in with them.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Okay. Why won't they let you in?
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
I mean, if you were a real adventurer, you probably would have slaughtered the guards like we did. So Rosanna, I guess, is probably not the person we're looking for. It seems that she has a good reason for being here, and it's unlikely she'd be sitting here chatting with her brother, I guess? Or her party member? Let's check in with Dashkent Molliver.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
Seems he thought we were collectors for a loan shark, perhaps? Who did you think I was?
The landlord, Sir Frego Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Do we just confront this guy? I mean, why not? If he's the shape changer, maybe we can rattle him? If he's not, maybe he knows another dwarf dressed in red. I'm looking for a killer. You match the description.
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Awkward silence. Okay, all right. Now, the real Dolor might have overheard us saying that, possibly. Or he might have... You know what? The other thing is he might be in a completely different shape now. Like, why would he stay in that shape? Unless, you know, it's all his clothes and stuff. Let's talk to Quellia.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
I am feeling a bit peckish. What do you have?
Have a skeg at these.
Okay, she's got a bunch of... Yeah, we're not interested.
That should do ya.
Okay, goodbye. So, yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go to the second floor. I don't see a basement or any other, like a balcony or anything like that. So let's head up to the second floor, see if we can find Dolor.
He has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Okay. Who do we have over here? Deliria received condition Misty Escape? What? Pale Petrus received condition Misty Escape? Did I overhear them say anything? No. They can turn into mist now? I'm not the only one with new tricks. Okay, so they were here. And they magicked out. I guess we should have tried to sneak up on them?
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
I trust them about as far as I could throw them.
Aye, I'll second that. It's alright, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell ya.
Did you know anything about the two people who just vanished in a puff of evil red mist? No? You can't talk to me about it? Okay, well, that's a shame. All right, let's have the group kind of stand watch here. And then we'll have Astarion work his magic, I think. No. I clicked the wrong button. Damn it.
Well, hello.
Okay. Let's check their pouch. Or their backpack. They have some goodies, but no evidence. What else could we look at? Their wooden chests. Let's have him lockpick that real quick. Lionheart teal outfit. That's actually very valuable. So I guess we'll steal that for sale. And then let's check this other locker over here. An old floppy hat and some liquor. So, what about this outfit? Robust, sleek, and flattering, this ensemble presents a very fetching figure for the wearer. I mean, to be fair, he might just go ahead and equip that. He might not want to sell it. He is a little bit vain, right? Let's see what this looks like. If we switch to his camp clothing and put this on instead. Oh, I don't know if he's into that look. Maybe he is. Well, it's expensive. Sure, why not? Let's have these be his new clothings. It's only 65 gold. We'll send his old clothes to camp. We'll send the alchemy ingredients to Tava, as well as, I guess, the gold here. Yeah, okay.
Let's move.
And then for her, I don't know why she has basic poison. Yeah, see, sometimes things go into the buckets they're supposed to be, and sometimes they don't. So if I crack open alchemy pouch, drag it over here, and then just highlight literally everything, and do that, we should see a couple things go in there. There we go. Okay. All right. So no information. We don't know what happened or why they pissed off and went away. Traveler's chest. I don't know who these belong to. They seem to be standing in this area, which is why I was checking these chests, but we really need to see more. I suppose we can look in the other things and see if there's anything else. So the shabby wardrobe, nothing. The traveler's chest, nothing really. Just some He was caught sneaking a little bit by that guy. That's annoying. But he wasn't caught stealing. And we didn't find anything really of value. So I'm not sure what to do. We needed to find them. Oh, but they did cast Misty Step. So they only went 30 feet, right? They could have maybe gone to the ceiling, or I guess out to the balcony, or they could be in this room.
I'm here.
Where else could they have gone within 30 feet? They could have maybe come over to this. That's too far, actually. Yeah, they're either on the roof or they're over in this room. So let's get ready for an attack, I guess. Let's come over here. Let's wait for this guy to leave.
Tempers are rising.
Sorry, guy. I didn't actually mean for you to do that. Can you leave, please? We need to. Well, you're gonna get in the middle of a fight here. No. Okay, they're not in here. So what is this room? Oh, this is the bathroom? Okay, that's not helpful. I guess we go to the roof, see if they're up there or if they teleported downstairs. I sort of made the mistake of thinking that they... Well, we don't actually know what Misty Escape is, right? I sort of made the assumption that they, like Orin, had, like, fully disappeared somewhere. They're not out here. So they're probably in... Yeah, there's this. I think there's. It's like we can kind of see there's a secret room back here, right? Like behind this wardrobe. I don't know if they can be surprised or not, but since we're up here, let's go ahead and see what secrets might there be. A disarm toolkit for Astarion and a bit of gold is always fine. We are in like direct light because of Lathander's light. Let's turn that off for the moment. Seems we're still in bright daylight everywhere here. In the attic, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what the source of the light is, but whatever. Okay, I think we're gonna break into the wardrobe, go through it into this room, and maybe we'll get to fight them.
Keep your blade close. What the fuck?
There we go. DC 25. That's serious. Let's go ahead and put his default back on. Okay. And then we'll move this to the side and get ready for a fight. So Tava and Karlach can't be surprised. Let's move Karlach forward a little bit. Get her ready to go in there. And let's have Tava crack open the door here. Okay, we transferred through the secret door, but they're still not here. I wonder where they went. So was there any update to our journal? We spoke with Yanis. Investigate Frego's flophouse and find a use for the flower key. Yeah, okay. There's a bloodstained note. That's suspicious. Let's take a look at that.
Blood near the bed.
2 hands now. 2 hands. 2 of them. More needed. Not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More. All right. So this is almost a confession note from the person who stole the note, or cut the hand off Father Largo. No, that's not his name. Lorgan, Father Lorgan. So this is the site of the murder. We're gonna find that out right here.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Investigation. Try to discern the source of the blood. Come on, really? I gotta roll a 4 right now?
The blood seems to have dried out over the course of a few days.
I don't have any inspiration. Can I have another person who's not an idiot investigate?
Really? Now?
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Thank you, Astarion.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Ah, okay. All right, Tava, you now can speak to this body. This is Fian Goldgrind, who has Fian's key, a flower-shaped key with an S sketched into the petals. We'll take that.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Okay, she at least recognized that. And then she has to the best of wives and mothers, a tarnished ring engraved with the following: to Fion, best of wives and best of mothers. Okay, well, that'll be a bit of gold for us. Let's go ahead and cast Speak with Dead on Fion here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, we only get 5 questions. How did you die?
Murdered by my son.
Okay, Goldgrind.
That's awful.
It probably wasn't her son? Gosh, there's a lot of questions we gotta ask. What does your son look like?
Dwarf, like me. Dresses in red.
Okay. What were you doing? Like, some of these questions, like, why did your son kill you? It might just be she doesn't know. So we want to ask questions that she's likely to give us information for. What were you doing when you died?
Seeking answers.
It's not really enough. What answers did you seek?
My boy had a secret. Evil secret.
What was your son's secret?
Killed folk. Slowly. He liked it.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, so then, with that, we still have to find a use for the flower key. She had a copy of it as well. So Dolor, maybe we're looking for Dolor Goldgrind is his name, and he's a dwarf, and this probably was his room. We see he left a bloodstained note here. What else can we find here? A Guide to Avernus, One Hellish Holiday. A Guide to Avernus. This book provides an overview of Avernus, the first layer of the 9 hells for the discerning interplanar traveler. I think I've read this before. We have Scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance. Very nice spell for Shadowheart. Scroll of Stinking Cloud. I think that's for Astarion. And a Scroll of Fly for Tava. All right. In the cupboard, some thieving tools. It's interesting that now this is no longer considered theft to go after these things. What is this? A surgery kit? I don't think that's something we can use. There's his pouch here. Nothing in there. Okay. A Water Davian cheese wedge.
So few lodgings.
What do we have here? Torn parchment.
Let's see what this does.
This letter is torn and stained, and some of the words are indecipherable. Take the something ist, find the V, and make them offerings in his name. Bring their hands to the try something L. Prove your worth. Become something of the highest accord. Bring their hands to the try something L. Triumphal? Prove your worth? I think that might be evidence. We'll actually pick that up. What else have we got here? Temple plans.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
That could also be considered evidence. We have a blood-stained parchment. Messy splatters of deep red-brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal, yeah, that's the word we were looking for, and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. Duke Belen Stelmane, Elfsong Tower, Lower City, killed. Father Lorgan, Open Hand Temple, Rivington, killed. Dribbles the Clown, Circus of the Last Days, Rivington, killed. So we're not going to see Dribbles' new act. Alexander Rainforest, office near the Counting House, Lower City, killed. Frank Peartree, abode near Fiolgir's Fireworks, Lower City, killed. Cora Highbury, large home near Baldur's Mouth Gazette, Lower City, she's still alive. Figaro Pennygood, Facemaker's Fashion, Lower City. Chef Rovere, Elfsong Tavern Kitchen, Lower City. Nesha Lisha, Blushing Mermaid, Lower City. Vari Vanthampur at the Vanthampur Villa in the Upper City. And Friedrich Hoon at Hoon House in the Upper City. So there's a list of kills for those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal. And they have to steal the hands as well. This is very important. Let's take that. What else have we got here? A disguise kit. We can take that. That may be useful. Amongst the rows of books, a scroll of telekinesis. Very nice. I'd like someone other than Shadowheart to have that. Perhaps Astarion? What else have we got in here? A rotting basket. A sheep butchered with creative zeal? I don't know if that's evidence, but despite the detailed illustrations of muscle and bone, it's quickly obvious this is no medical journal. The language throughout is practical but unrefined, describing how to get the best cuts of meat, which bits are considered knoll chum, and how to deal with a range of stains and odors. Looking closer, you notice several scratchy annotations detailing how to adapt these techniques for more human-shaped bodies. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, lots of evidence. We do have scarlet leather armor here. Uncommon light armor. Stealthy, gain a +1 bonus to stealth checks. What are you wearing, Astarion, for armor? You're wearing penumbral armor. Wall obscured gains a +3 bonus. Okay, so probably not better. That means that we can either send this to camp or just sell it. 160 gold. Yeah, we'll sell that. What else have we got in here? His traveler's chest? Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos!
Okay. I get that you're upset. I hear you. Oh, we got some good poisons here. Purple worm toxin, drow poison, oil of sharpness, and serpent fang. Let's send these to Astarion, and let's send this to someone like Shadowheart. She needs all the help she can get. If she ever finds herself where she has to use that. I mean, we can take these ingredients as well.
Are those organs in these vials? Yuck.
All right. So we have found quite a bit of evidence. Let's check our journals here. Report your findings to Investigator Valeria. We found the lair of a Baalist murderer in Frego's Flophouse. A target list in the lair details the killer's instructions. Slay specific Baldurians and frame the Absolute for it. Father Lorgan, priest of the nearby Open Hand Temple, is named on the list. Perhaps we should warn someone. Yeah, okay. So the flower key must have been for the secret door here with the DC 25 whatever. Let's get out of here. How do we get down? We go down the ladder here. And we gotta go find this investigator guy.
And if a patron confuses me for a member.
Where are the stairs down? Here we go. Down here. Oh, some of them were sneaking around, but what can you do? We did pick up a few wares. Let's get some more gold.
I want to have a word. This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything?
All right, we'll sell our wares to her. Anybody else pick anything up? I don't think so. No, we're good. Okay.
Pleasure doing business.
All right, we gotta go find Inspector Valerian, this lazy Holophant who doesn't care about anything except marking the case complete. I'm not sure where he would be. Okay, it looks like he's across the street here. So this is Wyrm's Crossing. This is not the city proper yet, it seems. Let's head across. I don't know how we would know this, but let's just go.
You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
Oh. It seems Valerian is in the brothel here.
So loud.
Why are some people so strange about Sharess's caress? It's just sex.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Hey, just because you're inhibited doesn't mean everyone else has to be.
Hi, it's your... Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's caress. Not yet, anyway.
Dude, with a face like that, you're gonna need to visit frequently. That's mean, but I think it's accurate. Let's go in. See if we can find Valerian.
Welcome to Sharess's caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our courtesan.
That is a hilarious Barker statement.
Another drow for my feasting eyes, in darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it. Elegant, decadent, and oh so dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Not my first choice, but I wouldn't say no.
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I'm actually in a committed relationship, but Fionn, where do I know that name from? In the flop house lies a fresh-killed corpse, a lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered. Ye gods, the poor thing. Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
A woman is dead and you're concerned about money?
Sweeting. This is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Okay. Well, we've spoken with the proprietress, so we have some idea of what's available here. It does look like... Yeah, here's our Holophant, Valerian. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take a break here. When we come back next time, we'll confront this lazy investigator and see whether he's stupid, lazy, or corrupt. As we present him the overwhelming evidence that his pat conclusion was a bunch of nonsense, and there's a much bigger plot at work here. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back next time, and I hope to see you there. Take care.